Well, good evening, everyone, and happy Detox Diva Day. It is beautiful here in Iowa right now we're having our midwinter thaw, and so I am in love. Tonight, we are going to be talking about our upcoming parasite cleanse. And we're going to be talking about the parasite cleanse because we want to make sure that you understand you really should never do a parasite cleanse unless you have done a liver cleanse first. So we're going to touch on that a little bit, and we're going to talk about the parasite cleanse at the same time. So without further ado, let me get started here with tonight's meeting. Always want to start out with the top lady in charge, Paula Scarcella, our CEO and founder. She's absolutely amazing. Her husband, Ben, is the vice president. They just make quite the dynamic duo in running this company. And you can see that we are committed to quality. We rely on whole plant benefits. Everything will have a clean label. You will not find anything that is harmful in any of our products, and you will only find the best of the best ingredients. We are cruelty free, and everything is traceability, has traceability, sourceability, which is super important because you can buy, I'm just going to use lavender, for example. You can buy lavender from different parts of the world. And when you pull it into your manufacturing facility, that lavender will have different constituents and be less pure if grown in different environments and soil conditions and things like that. And so we only source from the best, and we want to build an extraordinary company making a positive difference in the health of people worldwide with products we proudly stand behind with a 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. None of this would be possible without the legendary Alexandria Brighton, who is, she's an industry legend. She's an aromatherapist, a formulator, an educator, owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies with over 30 years, probably going on 40 now, of experience in the Ayurvedic medicine, aromatherapy, herbal, and natural remedy world. And this beautiful partnership was based on Alexandria's unconditional belief and trust in Ben and Paula Scarcella in 2002. They formed a partnership to offer Alexandria's formulas exclusively through our sister company, Godasana, which was basically a business-to-business type business model. And July of, what was that, 22? I think it was 23. They opened it up to be person to person. And then in 2017, Heart and Body Naturals was born out of necessity, really. Ben became seriously ill, and Alexandria was contacted by Paula, and Paula said, "You've got to get back in the lab and formulate something to save my husband's life. He's going through this horrible health crisis." And within 6 weeks of Ben consistently taking our flagship products, Mind, Body, and Soul, his inflammation and markers had all decreased tremendously. And if you're new to this call, please ask whoever invited you for the link for Ben's story. And I'm really sorry about the birds in the background, you guys. I meant to move them into the other room and just kind of forgot about them. So they will be piping in because they think I'm talking to them. So anyway, I am Tina. I am a wife, mother, grandmother, and homesteader. I'm the founder of the Detox Divas. I'm a mindset coach, author, and a speaker, and a dedicated wellness advocate. Just let me pause. Was I muted? I'm gonna pause just real quick and put the birds in the other room.
You weren't muted, Tina. We
I'm super sorry about that, y'all. Okay, here we go. Now we are back. And let me do back to the share. I'll edit that out for the recording. So anyway, revive, thrive, and feel alive. That's my slogan. I love these products. I love what we are able to do with these products, and I love sharing them. I love talking about them. So before we go any farther, we do want to make sure that you understand that this presentation is for informational and educational purposes only. It's not intended to replace the advice, diagnosis, treatment of qualified, certified medical professionals. Neither Heart Body Naturals, the presenter, nor the Detox Divas endorse, promote, or recommend any specific products, treatments, or therapies for health purposes. The statements made in this presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and the products and information discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases or medical conditions. So your participation is completely voluntary, and it's your responsibility to verify the information shared tonight and talk it over with your healthcare provider. So first off, how common are parasites? Well, if you have pets, if you go barefoot, if you eat fish, you probably have parasites running around in your body. Approximately 3.5 billion people. That happened last time. Boy, we are just, here we go. Let's get that back in present mode. All right. So about 3.5 billion people worldwide suffer from parasitic infections. And sadly, most people who are infected by parasites don't even know that they're infected. And it's estimated that 90% of the people may have intestinal parasites in their body. Up to 100 different species of parasites can nest in one person at a time. It is because sometimes it might be difficult for a person to notice their presence because the symptoms of the parasite activity may seem to present as brain fog, fatigue, flu, arthritis, rheumatism, skin issues, and indigestion. But parasites, intestinal, consume the waste products deposited in your body, as well as minerals and vitamins that a person needs to function. And one of the first signs that a person may have parasites is a lack of vitamins and minerals in the body. Thank goodness we have all these amazing products to fill that void. But we still need to do these cleanses every now and then. And toxins produced by the parasite's metabolism destroy host cells, causing organ damage. And so parasitic infections always cause nutrient deficiencies, disturbances in the hematopoiesis, and the hormonal imbalance, pathological changes in blood vessels, and weakening of the body's defense mechanisms against cancer. Crazy, isn't it? How powerful or how dangerous they really are in our body. Most healthcare treatments, holistic or otherwise, in the presence of parasites will not work unless you first rid the body of them. So how do you get them? The likelihood of a parasitic infection has risen within the increase in genetically modified foods, poor soil health, increased exposure to toxins, and poor nutrition, which all contribute to the difficulty in expelling them. So like I mentioned, if you're eating raw or semi-raw meat or fish, being in contact with pets, especially cats, really have a higher contact rate or transmission rate, I guess, of parasites from pet to human. Contaminated water or food. We really don't have that here a lot in the United States, but you can still have parasites in food that you buy. In fact, last week, I believe it was, I was soaking my fresh blueberries that I had just purchased from the store, and there was a parasite in there. So make sure you're washing your fruit first, because that can be that contaminated food, even here in the US. Poor hygiene, unwashed hands, unwashed fruits and vegetables. There you go. Doctors and especially pediatricians are also exposed to parasites, as their patients often have them. Institutional care centers, traveling, living in regions known to have them, well, everywhere has them. Elderly people and children are most vulnerable to them. Weakened immune system, and then HIV or AIDS can also be a parasitic infection in itself. I don't know what's going on with my presentation tonight. Let me pick this up real quick here. So where can parasites be found in the human body? Well, if you've got memory, brain fog, different things like that going on in your brain, could possibly have parasites in your brain. They can be in your eyes, they can be in your lymph nodes, your lungs, your liver, your intestines, muscles, in the blood, in the joints, and in the skin. I remember a friend of mine, when she first started taking fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is an excellent product. We'll touch on that a little bit later, but Miriam did a great job covering that on last week's call. But she was doing the fulvic acid, and she actually had a parasite coming out of the roof of her mouth. And she was so disgusted by that because she knew that she was going to end up swallowing it. And she sent me pictures of it. It was crazy to see that. And a few days later, it was not there anymore. So she was very thankful to have that fulvic acid. Uncontrollable cravings, parasites might be calling the shots on that. So did you know that parasites could be the reason you're craving sugars, carbs like crazy? And those sneaky invaders just hijack your body's signals and literally trick your brain into craving the very foods that help them. And sugar is their favorite food. So if you do crave that sugar, then there is probably a very good chance that you have got those parasites running around in your body. They mess with your hunger hormones. Normally your body knows when you're full or hungry. And thanks to hormones like leptin and ghrelin, the parasites disrupt these signals, making you feel constantly hungry, especially for carbs and sugar. They wreak havoc on your gut, they drain your energy, and they sabotage your metabolism. So, how many of you, let me know in the comments, how many of you can relate to some of the things that I've talked about already? So, why you must do a cleanse of your liver before you do a parasite cleanse. So most people want to jump straight into a parasite cleanse and they end up feeling awful. And why? Because they skipped a very crucial step. They skipped the liver cleanse. They did not open up the detox pathways. And we know from several calls that we've done on liver health that the liver is responsible for over 500 functions in the body. It filters the toxins from your blood. It processes everything you eat, drink, and absorb through your skin, eliminating waste, including parasites and their toxins. If we're lucky, they can get them all, but I don't think so. Balancing hormones, digestion, and metabolism. And if your liver is sluggish, parasites thrive. And so a congested liver means toxins get trapped, leading to fatigue and brain fog, bloating, digestion, mood swings, skin breakouts. Cleansing parasites without a healthy liver can make detox symptoms worse. We're going to talk about that on the next slide. So think about it. If your liver is like a filter in your car, you wouldn't put dirty oil in the car without first changing the filter, right? And so we have to keep, and that picture there is just kind of, I saw that, I was like, well, I have to use that one because that's pretty much what it's like when you're doing your liver cleanse. You've got all that gunk and buildup from everything that you're eating and taking and putting on your skin that have those toxins in them. And not to mention, even if you're 100% organic and you're using like all glass utensils, stainless steel, things like that, you've still got environmental toxins and things like that that you're exposed to. And parasites love those heavy metals. That's like a delicious delicacy food for them too. So you can start now. And even if you don't do a liver cleanse and a parasite cleanse, these are some steps that you really should be doing every day. And what I tell people is you deserve to love yourself enough to love your body and take care of it. And so hydrate like a boss. Make sure that you start your day with lemon water to flush those toxins and the liver support enzymes. Anything bitter first thing in the morning is before you eat or drink anything is going to be very helpful for making that liver kind of squeeze all that yuck out and start functioning correctly. Make sure that you're eating liver loving foods every day. Load up on leafy greens, beets, garlic, turmeric, and crucifix vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower. Ditch the toxins. And I know that's scary because it can be so overwhelming. And when you get started on that detox journey, you'll get to one point, it's like, yeah, I'm doing really well, and then you find out something you're using has changed or it's really not that good for you. And you have to do this. Like my first bottle of castor oil didn't say cold pressed, didn't say hexane free, and it was in a clear plastic bottle. So once I knew better, I did better. And I did end up throwing that one out. Normally I tell people to use what you have and then switch so that it's a nice slow journey for that detox transition. Daily detox boost, take a scoop of salt every day. Salt is so good for your liver. Put a drop of HEPA detox in there, lemon and peppermint essential oils in the water each morning. I do a double scoop of Sol every day because my liver has had quite a few years of abuse, which, Saturday, right? Saturday or Sunday will be 2 years sober. So that's awesome. Move your body, get your body moving, break a sweat. You should be doing that anyway. Your body needs that movement. It can't stand just to be that sit in that chair every day kind of person. Sweat it out, move it enough to sweat. Try dry brushing, hit a sauna, take a detox bath, nice hot bath. Oh, I love those to encourage the toxins released through your skin. And there's actually a bath bomb with Go to Sauna that is a detox bath bomb. And it is amazing. I don't know if you've tried the bath bombs from Go to Sauna, but they're some of the best bath products I've ever used. And I consider myself a master bath taker. So that's awesome. You have to get some of those bath bombs. If you haven't tried those yet, prioritize your sleep. Your liver does its biggest cleanup shift overnight. Check that out on the right there. 2:00 in the morning is when your liver starts to, that's when it functions at its highest. That's when it's doing its best work, 2 a.m. So if you're waking up at 2 a.m., then that is the time your liver is kind of waking you up saying, hey, you know what? You need to give me some love because I'm really struggling. And so when you're waking up between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, that's the time when your liver needs that extra sleep and love. And then embrace the natural supplements that we have. Your liver is one of the most important organs that you have in your entire body. Why not give it love with fulvic acid, Soul Superfood, and HEPA Detox? They are all liver superheroes. Right there. So one of the reasons that I wanted to make sure that we got this call in before the liver cleanse or before the parasite cleanse is because when that happens, when parasites start to die off, they release the ammonia and chemicals and toxic waste straight into your bloodstream. And that's called a Herxheimer reaction, but short for Herx, or I call it a Herx reaction. And when they die, they release these toxins into your bloodstream, which can overwhelm your detox pathways and cause symptoms like fatigue and headache, nausea and bloating, brain fog, dizziness. Like I had a gal that could not get out of bed when she was doing the parasite cleanse. She had not done the detox first and opened up those pathways. So skin rashes, when your body is expelling toxins, it will come out through the skin, it'll come out in your urine, in your stool, things like that. You're going to have some flu-like symptoms. So one of the things that I love about this cleanse is that it is very gentle and you don't feel those symptoms unless you have some blockages in your detox pathways. And so die-off overload occurs when those parasites release that sudden influx of toxins as they die. And these toxins include ammonia, pathogenic microorganisms. Parasites often carry bacteria, viruses, and fungi that are released upon their death. And then cellular debris, dead parasite cells contribute to the overall toxic load. And your liver plays such a central role in filtering these toxins, breaking them down into less harmful substances and excreting them through the bile, urine, and the stool. So make sure that your detox pathways are open before doing a liver cleanse of any or a parasite cleanse of any kind. And so for the liver cleanse, which starts on the 8th, which is just next week, crazy, isn't it? That just kind of snuck up on us. Water, again, hydrate like it is your boss, like it is your job. You are the boss. Water is your boss. And so drink at least half your body weight in ounces of filtered water every day. And you should be doing that every day anyway, so that your body is hydrating because you don't want your organs to be dehydrated. Try lemon water, apple cider vinegar, or aloe vera juice for digestion and detox. And if you just put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water, you're not going to really taste that vinegar. And that's going to help that liver function even better. And if you're bloated, sip some ginger tea. We've got ginger essential oils, right? Peppermint essential oils. Just sip that to ease that discomfort. And then add electrolytes, sea salt, coconut water, trace minerals. Fulvic acid is the world's leader when it comes to electrolytes for your body. And that's going to help support that hydration. Now, it is very important to avoid tap water during this. And so we've not really talked about this on one of the calls before. So I wanted to kind of give you kind of a heads up, half your weight in water 24 hours prior to the liver cleanse. And you can do this every night, really. Just fill up a glass of tap water and put it in a pitcher of a glass pitcher. Sorry, put it in a glass pitcher and just let that sit on the counter for 24 hours in the sunshine. That allows the chlorine to naturally evaporate. Boiling is going to kill the bacteria, viruses, and parasites, but it doesn't remove the heavy metals in there, which the parasites love. And you can use a countertop pitcher or a filter. I know some of those are kind of inexpensive and do a pretty decent job. Lemon and Himalayan salt. If no filter is available, adding fresh lemon juice and a pinch of Himalayan salt can help alkalize and slightly neutralize that chlorine as well. So drinking half your weight in water a day is considered good for you every day, no matter what, but specifically during a parasite cleanse, it helps you maintain proper hydration by regulating the body temperature, aiding in digestion, flushing out waste products, lubricating the joints. That's very important to be drinking water. If you've got sore joints, up your water consumption. Carrying nutrients into the cells, which fulvic is amazing for that, and preventing dehydration, which can lead to various other health complications like headache, fatigue, constipation. However, the exact amount of water needed can vary based on different individual factors like level and climate. So if you are in a very dry climate, you're going to want to drink more. If you're doing physical exercise where you're sweating, which you should be drinking more water as well. So open your pathways first, your drainage pathways. So if you are not pooping at least once a day, magnesium citrate or oxide is good for that. Some aloe vera juice, a castor oil pack over the liver, fiber-rich foods. Colon support is an excellent product. I don't know why everybody is not taking that every day to help just balance the microbiome in the colon. The L-Stimulate dry brushing. There is an L-Stimulate kit that comes with a dry brush. I don't know if anybody does not have a dry brush yet, but you can purchase that. Ease essential oil. I swear by that oil. If I get an upset stomach for any reason, I'll put just a drop or two on the back of my hand and lick that off. And then I will take another drop or two and rub it over the area of pain. I woke up in the middle of the night with horrible stomach ache. I've been dehydrating fruit because my oven has a dehydrator on it. And I bet I ate I don't know how much dried fruit I ate the other day. And then I drank a big glass of water. So I think that contributed to my stomach ache. But the ease just took it right away and I was able to go right back to sleep. And it was amazing. HEPA detox, excellent essential oil to rub over your liver. I use it with a castor oil pack. And I'll put a couple drops of HEPA detox with my castor seed oil and put that over my liver. And then I will wrap that with my castor oil pack. And sometimes I'll just sleep in it. But if you are not pooping daily, I would not yet focus on the detoxing. Just trap toxins, just recirculate throughout the body. So this liver cleanse, if you're following the steps that we're talking about tonight, you should start to poop every day. I would hope. And so we want you to be prepared for when we start on the 8th for the liver cleanse and then the parasite cleanse on the 11th. So make sure that you're doing these steps this week, starting as soon as you get off the call. And when you wake up, your beautiful self tomorrow morning would be another time that you would want to start. So movement and lymph support. So movement is so key. The lymphatic system removes the toxins, but it only works when we move. Otherwise, it is stagnant. And unlike the circulatory system, which has a heart, the lymph system depends on muscle contractions and deep breathing to push the waste out. And if you just sit around all day, toxins get trapped, leading to bloating, brain fog, inflammation, and sluggish detox pathways. And what else is really scary about the lymph system, right? When someone is diagnosed with, say, cancer, if it hits the lymphatic system, it's kind of a big warning bell, right? That's metastasized, and we don't want it to hit the lymph nodes. So we want to make sure that we're keeping these detox pathways open at all times, and not just because it's a liver cleanse or not just because it's a parasite cleanse. It needs your help. And especially if you have a job or you are a person that does not move a whole bunch, you really need to focus on that lymphatic system and getting that draining more and more. Rebounding is actually, they found it's more beneficial than actually walking. So if you can rebound for 5 to 10 minutes a day, it helps stimulate the lymph flow, improve circulation, and support detoxification. The up and down motion is like a gentle massage for your lymphatic system. And it's great for reducing fluid retention, cellulite, and boosting energy. Dry brushing is another thing. Just keep that, put a little cute bench and a cute bucket next to, or a wicker basket or something next to your shower, and put your lymph brush in there and your L-stimulate in there, your KB detox, any of our detox oils. You're going to want to put those right by the shower. Do that right before you get in the shower, and then get in and just pamper yourself. Take that 5 minutes and just give yourself that little bit of extra love with some dry brushing before you get in the shower. Stretching and yoga, that also helps to open up that lymphatic system. And walking and gentle movement, just low impact walking, bouncing on your toes, or even dancing, helps move stagnant lymph and improve those detox pathways. And with that, you're going to want to aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes daily for optimal results. See, if you don't like exercise, rebounding is the way to go. So pro tip, pair movement with hydration. The lymphatic system is 95% water, y'all. So if you are dehydrated, it cannot move those toxins out of your body. So drink plenty of filtered water, preferably with fulvic acid once a day, before and after movement to help flush those toxins out. This simple daily movement routine will make your liver and parasite cleanse so much more effective. And just a side note for the athletes in the room, fulvic acid is an excellent replacement for creatine and will do wonders for the oxygenation, muscle recovery, and stuff in your blood during a workout. So take that before a workout. So what can you eat during a parasite cleanse? Well, there's really a lot you can eat. Dandelion, not in Iowa right now, mugwort, cloves, walnuts, lavender, calendula, mint, artichokes, pomegranate, turmeric, ginger, garlic, find recipes with turmeric, ginger, and garlic in them this next week. Start eating them. Have fun with that. Have fun cooking some new fun creations. Pumpkin, y'all, you know what I do? I take pumpkin and I put it in my spaghetti sauces and my chilies and things like that. And it doesn't do anything to the taste, but it just packs it with all that extra vitamin and nutrition. Grapefruit is another great thing. Some vegetable oils, but not all. A normal, healthy immune system has a lot of defense mechanisms, and such as the immune cells, the acidic gastric juices, the secretions such as tears, fluid, mucus, urine, and protection against invaders and pathogens. So the best protection against worms is considered to be the normal and healthy intestinal microflora and a non-acidic environment, which is produced by eating real unprocessed superfoods. No processed foods. So modern humans become so easily infected with many parasites because they consume too few wild plants, berries, and fungi that are rich in natural antimicrobial, parasitic, and antiviral agents. Papaya seeds are another great thing to add to your parasite cleanse. Just do not chew them. You've got to just like take a tablespoon and down it without chewing them. I don't know why. I can't remember why, but maybe somebody can. And Chelsea probably knows. Chelsea's one of the smartest people I know. But don't chew them. They are better at killing the parasites if you swallow those little tiny seeds whole. And they're a little bitter too. I don't know if you've ever had a papaya seed. Purge tonic, which is one of the products that we will use during the parasite cleanse, I love Purge. Purge is great for your gut. And it has organic dandelion, it's got burdock, it's got rhubarb. I mean, look at that stuff, good stuff. Now, some people have asked me, well, why does it have walnut or wormwood or mimosa paduka? Well, our parasite cleanse is very, very effective, but it's gentle and it's easier on the system and it helps to avoid the Herxheimer reaction. We don't want you to feel sick. We want you to feel healthy. So we want to take it easy on you and do these cleanses and detox protocols so that you just feel wonderful and you tell your friends, because the more fun you have with it, the more you're going to want to talk about it and take this journey with your friends. Oh my gosh, I just did this liver cleanse. It was so much fun. And people are like, what are you talking about? That's a reaction I get when I talk to people. So your food choices, coconut oil daily is going to be really good for you. It has anti-parasitic effects. Apple cider vinegar, like I said, to add that to warm water with lemon to alter your body's pH and help with the parasite die-off. And here's another little fun thing, not fun thing, but interesting. Cancer cells cannot survive in an alkaline environment. They love that pH balance to be off. So doing that is going to just provide you with so many more benefits than just this parasite cleanse. Add ginger root to hot water. You can slice it really thin, pour some boiling water over it and drink it as a tea. You can also slice it really thin and put it in maybe your Vitality, your holy basil, your soursop, and that's going to help give that a little bit of flavor. I also love to mince ginger root and add it on top of my salads. It's so good on a salad. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, and Swiss chard provide chlorophyll, which binds to toxins and promotes their removal. And again, the vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, they enhance phase 2 liver detoxification. Beets and carrots, garlic and onions contain sulfur compounds that stimulate the detoxification. And turmeric, I think turmeric's in just about every one of our products. And it is a potent anti-inflammatory that boosts the liver enzyme activity and bile production. So if you're taking our products, you probably don't need to supplement with turmeric any more than what you're getting. I know if I have too much turmeric, then my liver is like, oh, hold on, that hurts a little bit. So as you're going through these detoxes, both the liver cleanse and the parasite cleanse, if adjust it if needed. So I know with the parasite cleanse, it's take fulvic 3 times a day. Well, some people may not be able to handle that. So if you're starting to feel any yucky symptoms or anything like that, cut your serving size per serving in half and take it that way. And that way you're still getting the benefits of the fulvic into your body without having those harsh side effects. Again, we want to keep you healthy. We want to keep you safe. We don't want any bad reactions. And like, okay, slow down on your protocol, take a short break. We all have the protocol. And if you don't have the protocol yet, we can get that to you. And just take a short break and focus on the drainage support. And again, ask yourself, where's my water intake? Am I drinking enough water to sustain my detox pathways and making sure that they're open and flowing the way that they're supposed to? But you've got to listen to your body on this journey, you guys. It's a great journey. It's really good for your health, obviously, because we saw all the things that those nasty parasites can do. But if you go too quickly, your body's going to put the brakes on you. And so you got to kind of listen. So if die-off symptoms persist, you might need to support a deeper root cause, gut health, liver health, or the adrenals, which we've got products for each of those. But don't give up, just keep trying. And I know that liver cleanse kit, they say to do that 3 days cleanse once a month. I've not done that myself. I love to do them as communities and do them with all of you guys. They're just so much fun that way. So how do we do the parasite cleanse? After we do the liver cleanse and after we've given our liver a whole bunch of love, we're going to take fulvic acid and purge tonic internally 3 times a day for 10 days. We're going to apply HEPA detox and L-stimulate topically 3 times a day for 10 days. And we're going to drink at least 7 glasses of water a day, along with detoxing the parasitic organisms. Purge tonic, fulvic, and HEPA may improve digestion, increase energy, mental clarity, and support a healthy liver and immune system, while L-stimulate may improve lymphatic drainage to assist with removing those toxins from the body. So drink plenty of water throughout the protocol to assist with flushing those toxins. Water carries the nutrients to the cells, so does fulvic, aids in digestion, flushes our bodies of toxic waste, and helps keep our kidneys healthy. Adding black seed oil, with that buy one, get one free that ends tomorrow. Take up to 30 drops, a full dropper every day. But black seed oil has its own anti-parasitic properties. It is considered nature's ivermectin. Ivermectin is not a pure product, which I see a lot of that in my newsfeed lately, and it drives me nuts because it's like black seed oil is so much better. So I mentioned the protocol. These protocols are available in your back office or on the main shop HBN site. If you don't know where these are, how to find them, please get in touch with whoever invited you. But all of the information, how to do the protocol, what to eat, pineapple. I don't know if you guys have seen the video with the pineapple juice, but they took some parasites and had them underneath a microscope, and they put just a drop of pineapple juice in there, and the parasites scattered and died off. And so pineapple and papaya, I'm not a fan of papaya. Maybe somebody can give me some tips. I think it's very bland, but I do buy one, chop it up, put it in my freezer, and then I will add a couple chunks to my smoothie with all my other yummy powders and tinctures and stuff to that. Fermented foods is going to be really good too. That's going to be pickles, your sauerkrauts. You can even pickle your own vegetables. If you've got some favorite vegetables, throw those in a canning jar. You can look up how to pickle, whatever vegetable it is that you like, put that on your countertop. A lot of those can be done in a week in the refrigerator. Make sure that you add that word so that you get those search results. Foods to avoid. No sugar, guys. No sugar. Stop your sugar today, tomorrow, or at least start cutting down so that you're ready. We want to make sure that you're prepared for the 8th. Start cutting down on your sugars, your carbs, and things like that. It contributes to the inflammation and may feed harmful organisms in the gut. Get rid of the processed foods. These are checklists that you should do every day anyway. Ditch the alcohol. Wheats, grains, especially those containing gluten, may lead to inflammation. So no carbs. Pork, no pork. No pork. Actually, fish should be on there too, really. We shouldn't really be eating fish unless it's like fully cooked. I don't have the other 2 pages that go with this, but that is available for you to print in your back office. And there's a lot of great information in there. So tomorrow is the last day for the buy one, get one sale free. If your order is 100 CV or more upon checkout, then you're going to get this free bottle of magnesium oil. You buy the liver cleanse kit tonight or tomorrow morning, it should be there in time. So if you've got people that are kind of on the fence about the liver cleanse, make sure that you're reaching out to them and getting them into the wellness communities and stuff like that so that we can get them educated. Just tell them, say, hey, listen, trust me, you're doing a liver cleanse next week. Here's the kit. Go buy this and join this group, because they're going to love it and then they're going to tell their friends about it. But if they buy that, the magnesium oil is going to come free. The magnesium oil, I love this new collection of magnesium. I love how she's expanded on that with the wild yam, the one for men, the sleep. I'm a fan of that sleep one, big time. And that pain was a godsend in our move. But this plain one here, if you don't have any of those issues, you don't have pain, you sleep great, you don't have hormone issues, anything like that, then this magnesium oil is going to be fantastic for you. And it's harmless for tissues and less toxic than common table salt. And here, this ends tomorrow. And there's a whole nother picture I did not get on here, I think. But I know I just used a lot of my member reward points tonight and got a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting from this collection. So like I said, that ends tomorrow. So make sure that you take advantage of that, because that's pretty special that Paula did that for us. And then February, this also ends tomorrow. High Vibe is the essential oil of the month from the Oil of the Month collection. It's one of my favorite blends. And you can either get it with the So Fresh, So Clean, So Oily, with the deodorant, the soap, the toothpaste. Once you try that toothpaste, you'll never go back to that nasty chemical, yucky stuff that they promote through dental offices and commercials and such. And then there's one that comes with the black seed. So if you're kind of on the fence, I would go with the one on the left, because the black seed is 2-for-1 over at Heart and Body Naturals. So I would take advantage of that right there. So if you are interested at all in the business opportunity, Coach Marcus, it's rare that I'm able to get on this call on Wednesday nights, because I'm finishing up the admin side for the Diva call. But I was able to hop on last week, and I'm telling you what a great call. And even if you're with, with the company and you're already sold, you're already bulletproof, you're already a part of the family and the organization, hop on that call tonight and get yourself fired up a little bit, because he does such a fantastic job with that call. And so that's one team, one dream hangout.com. And the passcode is go one team. And that's all small letters for that passcode. And if you have an idea for a Detox Diva call, I was telling someone the other day, that's kind of one of the hardest things about this. I don't mind the research and putting the presentations together, but coming up with information that you guys want to know about is the challenge. So send me a message if you're interested in being a guest on the Divas, or if you have an idea for something I should cover. I'm open to those suggestions and would love to have you on. So with that, thank you so much for your time each week. I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up, and thank you. I hope this call was helpful. I hope you got a lot of great information from the call. And I hope you'll be doing these cleanses with us, because they really are so much fun. And I promise you they're fun. I promise. So if you've not done a cleanse with us, love your body enough to take this chance, do this cleanse, and let's just see how good you can feel. And then make sure that when the post cleanse posts go up in the different communities, that you comment on them and let us know how you enjoyed the cleanse. I love that feedback because the cleanses are kind of like my baby. I love them so much. And so when I see that positive feedback, it just kind of fuels my soul a little bit. So anyway, with that, I'm going to end the meeting and I hope you guys can go hop on Marcus's call in 15 minutes. Have a great evening. I appreciate you all. Bye-bye.